Drop of Water is an initiative launched by the British Council in Egypt with Ittijah, which is acting as a local civil society partners seeking to establish and mobilize a network of young active citizen volunteers. This network will promote awareness and behavior change campaigns while developing volunteers' knowledge and skill base, and is definitely coming at a time where awareness and such types of campaigns and initiative is highly needed in Egypt. To be speaking more about this topic and specifically about this initiative, we joined with a volunteer with Drop of Water project. I'm joined with Aya Abu Shahba. Thank you very much for joining us.
Hi, how are you? Thank you.
Hi, Aya. Hello,
Hi,
how are
thank
you? Aya, we'll just start off. The British Council in Egypt, with Ittijah acting as a local civil society partner, both aim at promoting advocacy and awareness of global and local issues to mobilize the youth to make a difference in the community.
Yeah.
What are the issues towards that you're trying to raise awareness?
Yeah, of course. We are going to doing with youth in Egypt to encourage them to do what the local community need, what they like in Bahira, what they wanna in my city like my Bahira, what they really need to know. What problem in water, we in Egypt we are suffering from a problem with water. People is using with water, wasting water a lot much. So
Yes.
British Council and Ittijah organization, they encourage youth to do a campaign in their society, like Drop of Water, like Active Citizen. It's like courses and training, creative thinking to encourage youth to do a lot of things in their community.
Yes.
Like I said, Drop of Water.
So you're speaking about Bahira as part of this, and you're coming from
there
Bahira.
was
You're coming from
cities.
Bahira, so
Yeah, I come
you're
from Bahira.
you're
But there
related.
were another
Working.
5 cities like Sharqiyya and Fayoum, Suez, and Cairo.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's it.
So if you can tell us the experience in Bahira, what are you aspiring for and what you're aiming for, and
Yeah.
specifically in Bahira?
We have two problems. The people use water so bad, and we have like what's I'm saying. People don't have any water, and you can say.
Oh, so you have both
places-
sides.
Yeah.
People doesn't have any
And-
water resources, and others are misusing water.
Yeah, and there are people are doing rubbish in Nile. So there is a problem there, and nobody cares. So it's a problem really. When in Bahira we are focusing in the problem of the water, so we're going to awareness the youth and old people.
So
and
how
the
do you
children.
make them aware?
Yeah,
Can you give us an example?
we did a lot of creative things, like we go in street and we go workshop a role play, sketch someone in the street who was taking a shower and no water there.
Ah, that's very
What's
interesting.
the problem you have?
So you
we
do like a
have
little
to,
act.
Yeah, we had just give them the attention what we want to say to them, and we go to school and public library in
And you
Bahira,
talk to them about
and talk them about the problem by
and the proper use of
rule-
water and maybe
yeah,
not
problem of the
wasting it.
water,
And
and quiz and asking the quiz what they know about the importance of the water in their life and their body, what they wanna from it.
the importance of water. to them.
Yeah, and the children, we go to school really, and even to what we do, the street and school and the church and the mosque. Yeah, there too.
So you go to the churches and the mosques
Yeah,
as well.
yeah. So it's
That's very nice. So your part as a volunteer is to is it about designing these creative activities that
Yeah.
you're doing, or are you an instructor who already took training and is trying to deliver a message related to the water resources and how to utilize it efficiently?
okay. It's both of them. Yeah, the organization help us to make a plan our campaign, how to do this and how to do this. They give our instruction, but they give our the help, and we have the creative things. They told me you have all hand free. If you wanna do anything, you can do this.
So you choose actually how to sort of show the problem and how to focus on it.
yeah,
Whichever your methods are, whether an act or going to churches or mosques or schools.
Yeah, we choose this.
You
we choose
do
this,
the
we choose,
plan.
yeah, to focus in children, to focus in the people in the street, and then we said, okay, we have to go to church to ask people what they know about the problem of the water. And there was children there in the church. They were very active with us, and they know the message. And
So you do sort of like interactive
Yeah.
quizzes or shows or.
Yeah, like this, and we do it about the creative things that I told you, that like games and like role play
Yeah,
and
interactive things
yeah.
between you and the children.
Uh,
And how do you get to choose who are the members of Notre? How do you get to choose the
the
people,
volunteer, you
the
mean?
volunteers in your campaign?
Yeah, well,
is there a certain criteria or anybody
with
can just join?
Ittijah and British Council, we have a training. I told you before. It's called Active Citizen. So it's training to any volunteer in Bahira, on Cairo, and Fayoum, if they wanna. So they come and take the train, and they told them what campaign you wanted to do in your community.
Is it through the British Council or directly to you? I mean,
No,
to whichever
through the British
government they want.
the British Council and the Ittijah organization, and they cooperate with like organization in Bahira, like why awareness. It's a movement in Bahira, and in Cairo there was a researcher, people here, and in Suez there was a college student college in college. They told, okay, we will participate in this and volunteer. So they ask what people wanna to go, if they wanna go. So they participate and they volunteer in the program.
Yes, and how are people in your area are perceiving those acts? How are people reacting to you when you're coming with this creative idea of role play to raise the awareness of people on how to utilize water efficiently?
First, they were the care. What's the problem in the water? You wouldn't know anything. Really, we have a Nile here. It's a
Yes.
long Nile. It never ends. We told them no, it's a problem here, and give them a number about the problem. Okay, the Nile is one day it will be finished, so you have to take care. First, they said, oh, okay, they trust us. Then I told them that you have a creative thing that you can do in home, like you can just shut down the water if
Yes,
you
close
finish
the taps.
Close the taps, yeah, to keep them running.
A lot of things that you can do, just
They're
save
very
one-
small but
yeah,
very helpful.
just a drop of water. You can just do this and will help. A lot of village and cities don't have any water, so you have to help them. Then they were very achieved and they were encouraged about us.
So awareness started actually happening.
Yeah. But the most
When
people-
did you start your campaign?
it was in August.
Last
year,
August.
Yeah, last
So
August.
now about almost approaching a year, about
Yeah.
7-8 months. Do you see a difference?
Yeah, of course. In children, we talked with them. There was a big difference. And in yes, and all and the volunteering, even the volunteer in the campaign, we are going to do this in our home. To my mother, oh please don't do this and do this. We are in the volunteer network in the local community. We was doing this, so it helped us. And when you know people and other people from another city or another area, so life. So it helped us a lot. And in Suez, they told us that in college they will put the material in the college.
Oh,
So
so
the
they're gonna
students,
they're
they
gonna
can
start teaching
start
it,
start
the
teaching.
awareness of water.
Yeah,
And what do you see wrong that people are misusing water? What are examples of how they misuse water, the wrong practices?
I told you they wouldn't care about water before. They
Like
was,
the taps just kept on running.
Yeah,
nothing-
it was only 1 liter. So what? We have a lot.